Hello everyone, Eagle Shadow here. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 skills that I think are fantastic for those of you who are playing the Division 2 as a solo player. So far, my entire experience with the Division 2 has been as a solo player, so I want to pass on some useful tips that I learned while playing the game. Now, as you progress through the Division 2 story, you will acquire skill points that will allow you to unlock different skills for your agent. There are 8 skills in total: Pulse, Turret, Hive, Chemical Launcher, Firefly, Seeker Mine, Drone, and the Shield. Each skill has 3 to 4 variants which can be unlocked with SHD Shade Tech. For example, after you have unlocked the Turret skill, you can choose either the Assault, Incinerator, or Sniper variant. The Assault option attacks enemy targets with gunfire, the Incinerator fires flames at your enemies, and Sniper fires high caliber rounds at hostile targets. Some skills are better suited to team play, and other skills work better for solo players. Therefore, it's important that you select the right skills for your needs as you progress through the game. I have found 3 skills that are particularly effective for solo players, and I'm going to share them with you now. Number 1. The Hive with the Stinger variant. This skill allows you to throw out a hive that sends out mini drones to attack and distract nearby enemies. It has a large radius and can do some serious damage to hostiles. One of the most common reasons for me going down as a solo player is because I have become overwhelmed by enemies who have managed to flank and get up close to me. As a solo player, you need to be good at crowd management. What I mean by this is that you need to make sure you are consistently reducing enemy numbers so that you don't lose control of the situation. Everything you do that expends time could potentially leave you vulnerable. For example, reloading and healing. If you are not fast and efficient, then you could find that your enemies get the best of you. The Hive Stinger skill is a great way to defend one side of a room, ensuring that you don't get flanked by the enemy. Any hostile target that steps into the radius of the Hive will be instantly attacked. With the Hive working for you on autopilot, you can concentrate on taking out enemy targets elsewhere in the room. The Hive works best against red and purple bar enemies. Most yellow bar enemies that become aware of your Hive will quickly destroy the device. Also, you need to be mindful of the fact that the Hive has a 201 second cooldown, which means that you have to wait quite a while before you can use it again. However, if you use it in the right situation, you will find that it is extremely effective. Now, let's move on to number 2. The Chemical Launcher with the Oxidizer variant. This skill allows you to fire an oxidizer canister at your enemies that releases a cloud of corrosive gas. This gas damages enemy armor, skill proxies, and causes damage over time. In a fight, I will often prioritize using this skill over a grenade as it does good damage to the enemy but explodes upon impact. This makes it near impossible for the enemy target to dodge or jump away from the gas explosion. In contrast, grenades take a few seconds to explode, giving the enemy the opportunity to jump outside of the blast radius and avoid taking damage. Another good thing about this skill is that it is great for taking out enemies that are really far away or hidden behind an object. Instead of having to wait for your enemy to peek, you can shoot an oxidizer canister at them, which will either kill them or force them to move out of cover. Also, this skill is great for ambushing unsuspecting hostiles as it has a radius that is large enough to damage multiple targets at once. For solo players who are constantly on their toes during a gunfight, this skill allows you to be really aggressive and precise with your attacks. It has a short cooldown of 18 seconds, which means it can be used multiple times within a lengthy gun battle. Number 3. The Turret with the Assault variant. This skill lets you throw out a turret that will fire bullets at enemy targets within its attack radius. Similar to the Hive skill that I mentioned earlier, the turret is great for protecting your flanks. As a solo player, you don't have teammates providing additional firepower, so the turret can fill that void. It has a cooldown of 106 seconds, which is almost half the amount of the time it takes for the Hive Stinger to cool down, so I can't blame anyone for seeing the turret as the more attractive option. So, to summarize, the 3 skills that I think are great for solo players are the Hive with the Stinger variant, the Chem Launcher with the Oxidizer variant, and finally the turret with the Assault variant. These skills do a great job of providing you with additional protection, firepower and range. I would recommend combining the Chem Launcher with either the Hive or turret, depending on your preference. This will give you some flexibility when it comes to range, allowing you to adapt to different situations that may arise during missions. I know there are lots of amazing skills in the Division 2 that I have not mentioned, and awesome skill combinations that work really well for both solo and non-solo players. However, the 3 that I have spoken about in this video are the 3 that I have personally found useful while playing through the Division 2 story. Well, that's about it for this video. If there are some skills that you really like to use in the Division 2, I would love to hear about it. So make sure you leave a message in the comment section below this video. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I hope to see you again real soon. Peace out.